We're on the last question, y'all. We made it, all 10 questions. Here we go. Do you know how to go within for peace of mind to reduce stress? Do you know how? Do you know how? Do you really know how? So it's really being able to tap into yourself, even as coaches, tapping into ourselves or consultants, really seeing how and to know how to go within. It's putting that thought with action. It's implementing something within your lifestyle to create a consistency, to create routine that will bring down and reduce the stress, but it will increase the peace of mind that you have, mind, body, and soul, y'all. So, really thinking about this question number 10, do you know how to go within for peace to reduce the stress? This is question number 10, the final question. You can do any of these questions in any array in any way that you would like to. Of course, some of the things you would have to identify before you identify others. So, really thinking about the pattern in which you ask these questions. And guess what? Each and every day, it might be a different question you might want to ask yourself. But if you can review these questions, whether it's at the end of the week, at the end of the month, think about your progression. Like I said, I have an ebook. It's a way to take notes, especially when you're doing a 7 day, 7 ways challenge. Because if you can kind of measure and keep track of that, you can really tell by the end of the week. You can review and say, oh, wait, on Monday, this is how I was. On Tuesday, oh, this seems to be a pattern. How can I pivot and shift this to adjust it to make a lifestyle change? To make even a social change if it's something that's stressing you, that's in the environment, people, places, and things. Really looking at that and taking these questions and applying them to your own life habits and routines. How can you adjust, but also making sure that you're relieving that stress, letting it go, y'all, letting it go, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Such a relief, y'all. Such a relief. And just know all these questions are very helpful. You can do it in any order. Of course, some you might want to do before others. You might have some that are your favorites that you choose to ask yourself every day. Maybe some that you want to ask at the end of the week, at the end of the month. But definitely take time to review all 10 of these questions because they can be helpful as you yourself reduce stress and increase your peace of mind from within. So, with that being said, it's a wrap. We are done. Make sure that you're taking these steps, that you're identifying, that you know that you have peaks and valleys. But guess what? Those peaks and valleys, there are approaches, there are ways, there are questions. There are these 10 questions that can help you and help your coach help you to get through those peaks and valleys every day in order to sustain and also be able to have a lifestyle change and ways to do things that are positive, bring about growth, and also take the negative and make it a positive, but most of all, to make your test a testimony because it's a lesson, it's a blessing, but it's a reason and a season. So, with that being said, like this says up here, every day live, every moment laugh, and then most of all, beyond words, love. I'm out. See ya.